Welcome back to our video series, where we delve deeper into the intricacies of the USALI, the Uniform System of Accounts for the Lodging Industry. If you've been following along, you know that we've already covered an array of essential schedules in Part 1. But hold on tight because, in this third installment, we're about to unveil the remaining 12 schedules that shed light on various aspects of financial operations within the industry. We'll start with Schedule 3, focusing on other operated departments. Then, in Schedule 4, we'll tackle miscellaneous income, accounting for those odds and ends. Next is Schedule 5, which examines administrative and general expenses, followed by Schedule 6, a dive into the information and telecommunications systems. Schedule 7 takes us into the sales and marketing world, while Schedule 8 focuses on property operation and maintenance. Schedule 9 brings utilities into the picture, and Schedule 10 breaks down management fees. Moving on, Schedule 11 covers non-operating income and expenses. Schedules 12 and 13 look at house laundry and staff dining. Finally, Schedule 14 rounds things off with payroll-related expenses. So let's dive right in and explore these schedules to gain a deeper understanding of how they shape the landscape of the lodging industry. Starting with Schedule 3, Other Operated Departments. Imagine this as the central hub where revenue and expenses converge for a variety of other operated and minor operated departments within a hotel. These departments not only generate revenue but also come with direct operating costs. They are strategically managed to either generate profits or minimize losses. Think about entities like golf courses, pro shops, spas, and parking facilities. Taking a closer look, let's consider an example of a subschedule tailored for the golf course and pro shop. This detailed breakdown highlights how all revenue sources intricately tie back to the activities taking place within the golf course and pro shop. This covers a spectrum of revenue streams, including greens fees, tournament fees, golf cart rentals, lesson fees, storage fees, and merchandise and clothing sales within the pro shop. For a thorough grasp of each revenue item, having the printed or electronic version of the USALI is strongly recommended. This resource meticulously expands on each item. Shifting our focus to expenses, the golf course and pro shop department's financial outlays mirror the dual category structure found in other departments, labor, and other expenses. Within the labor category, specific line items unique to this department come into play. This might involve roles like golf pros and greens maintenance staff, tailored to the distinctive needs of this operational segment. Naturally, standard payroll-related expenses like payroll taxes remain consistent across the board. As we transition to other expenses, while several items follow common trends, certain elements stand out, particularly grounds maintenance, landscaping, and irrigation. These line items encompass costs for fertilizers, insecticides, various chemicals, sand, topsoil, seeds, flowers, and shrubs, all of which significantly impact the department's budget. Speaking of the potential for other operated departments, the USALI provides clear guidelines that facilitate the creation of separate subschedules. This remarkable adaptability allows for the incorporation of various operational segments, whether it's a bustling business office, retail stores, a serene marina, or the ever-utilized guest laundry facilities. This dynamic approach ensures that the accounting framework can seamlessly accommodate a wide spectrum of operational scenarios, highlighting the flexibility inherent in the system. Now, let's shift our focus to Schedule 4, Miscellaneous Income. This schedule presents a unique case, delving into miscellaneous income items that warrant reporting on a net basis. Within this category, we encounter an array of diverse income streams, including attrition fees, cancellation fees, earned cash discounts, commissions, resort fees, and more. It's like a curated collection of revenue sources that break away from the conventional mold. Progressing to Schedule 5, Administrative and General. This is where we step into the domain of the support center, forming the foundation for the hotel's primary departments. Divided into labor costs and other expenses, this schedule encompasses items like audit charges, bank fees, and centralized accounting expenditures, the behind-the-scenes essentials that keep the hotel's operations smooth and efficient. Now, let's delve into Schedule 6, Information and Telecommunications Systems. Just like the Administrative and General section, the Information and Telecommunications Systems Department functions as a support center. This means it's solely dedicated to expenses and doesn't generate any revenue. The expenses within this schedule are grouped into 4 key categories: labor costs and related expenses, cost of services, system expenses, and other expenses. The labor costs and related expenses here closely mirror those found in other departments. However, what truly sets this department apart lies in the line items within cost of services, system expenses, and other expenses. Cost of services is further broken down into specific segments: cell phone costs, internet service costs, local call costs, long-distance call costs, and an umbrella category called Other Cost of Services. System expenses encompass various aspects, including software licenses and maintenance, software as a service fees, hosting and storage fees, as well as technical support charges. Notably, the USALI outlines 16 distinct areas under system expenses, listed alphabetically for clear reference. Within the Other Expenses category, you'll encounter items that exhibit resemblances to those in other schedules. Although some names might coincide, divergences can arise due to department-specific factors. In this context, a wise approach would involve referring to the USALI for in-depth insights, ensuring a precise grasp. Transitioning now to Schedule 7, Sales and Marketing. The essence of business expansion and customer engagement finds its anchor in sales and marketing. This schedule takes a meticulous approach to tracking the expenses intricately linked to these pivotal activities. Covering everything from agency fees to franchise marketing expenses, it emerges as a central hub for a distinct array of costs, strategically aimed at elevating the hotel's future bookings and nurturing its overall growth. Advancing to Schedule 8, Property Operation and Maintenance. The duty of upholding the hotel's impeccable condition squarely lies on the shoulders of the property operation and maintenance team. This schedule takes a comprehensive approach, encompassing expenses related to safeguarding and managing the hotel's physical infrastructure. Acting as the designated repository for all expenditures, it covers everything from the routine, like light bulbs, to more substantial investments, such as plumbing and vehicle repairs. Now, let's shift our focus to Schedule 9, Utilities. Despite its brevity, this schedule holds immense importance as it consolidates utility-related expenses that often diverge from those found in other departments. This unification occurs under its encompassing umbrella, where essential services like electricity, gas, oil, steam, and chilled water, along with their corresponding costs, claim the spotlight. Moving onward, we transition to Schedule 10, Management Fees. In this schedule, both base fees and incentive fees take center stage. The former can be a fixed amount or proportionate to a percentage of revenues or profits. Conversely, the incentive fees hinge on the hotel's achievement of specific performance milestones, introducing an intriguing layer to the financial panorama. Shifting our attention, we now delve into Schedule 11, Non-Operating Income and Expenses. As the name suggests, this schedule intricately navigates the web of income and expenses that extend beyond the immediate purview of the hotel's day-to-day operations. Within its pages, you'll uncover items such as rent, property taxes, insurance costs, and other financial elements that uniquely influence the hotel's overarching financial landscape. Progressing further, we encounter Schedule 12, House Laundry. Envision a complex puzzle where the costs of house laundry interlock across various departments based on their usage. This puzzle comprises labor costs, other expenses, revenue from guests, and external laundry services, all converging to present a holistic perspective on the expenses tied to maintaining the hotel's linens and textiles in a fresh and clean state. Continuing to Schedule 13, Staff Dining. Like house laundry, staff dining operates as an allocated department. It takes a comprehensive approach, capturing the true costs of staff dining while accounting for any generated revenue. Expenses are grouped into three key areas: cost of food, labor costs, and related expenses, and other expenses. With meticulous calculations, the net cost from employee meals is fairly distributed across the relevant departments. Concluding this series, we come to Schedule 14, Payroll-Related Expenses. Payroll forms a critical pillar of any business, and this schedule provides an encompassing overview of total payroll, taxes, and employee benefits borne by the hotel. Whether managed locally or through a regional office, this schedule presents a detailed breakdown of these expenditures, ensuring transparency and precision in financial reporting. Armed with this comprehensive grasp of the schedules embedded within the USALI, you are now poised to understand better the intricate financial reporting that defines the lodging industry. As we wrap up this insightful exploration, prepare to embark on the next leg of our journey, where we will explore other financial reports. Stay tuned for the upcoming insights that will further enrich your understanding of this fascinating landscape.